The housing market in the US is shifting fast, and investors are watching closely. Rising demand, strong job growth, and population migration are reshaping entire cities, creating incredible opportunities for real estate investment. Whether you're looking at rental returns, appreciation potential, or long-term stability, some metros stand out above the rest. Today, we're counting down the top 10 US cities that investors are rushing to buy in right now. These are the places where momentum is building, prices are climbing, and the future looks bright. Starting us off at number 10, we have Cleveland, Ohio, a Rust Belt city that's rewriting its story. Cleveland has long been overlooked, but investors are starting to realize the opportunity here. Home prices remain well below the national average, yet rental demand is surging thanks to a growing healthcare and biotech sector anchored by the Cleveland Clinic and university hospitals. That affordability gives investors room for strong cash flow, which is harder to find in many other metros. The lifestyle factor is improving too. Cleveland has invested heavily in revitalizing its downtown and waterfront areas, creating an urban core that's far more attractive than it was just a decade ago. Sports culture, music, and affordable cost of living continue to attract both young professionals and families. With rents climbing and property values still relatively low, Cleveland offers a compelling mix of stability and upside that investors are no longer ignoring. Sliding into the number 9 spot, we find Las Vegas, Nevada, a desert city that has become one of the hottest markets in the nation. Las Vegas has shaken off its reputation as just a tourism hub and is now a thriving metro with serious long-term growth. Population growth has been explosive, fueled by Californians relocating in search of lower costs, no state income tax, and a vibrant lifestyle. The city's economy, once heavily dependent on hospitality, has diversified into tech, logistics, and healthcare. Lifestyle remains a huge draw. With endless entertainment, dining, and sunshine, Las Vegas appeals to young professionals, retirees, and remote workers alike. Housing prices have risen dramatically over the last decade, but compared to Los Angeles or San Diego, Vegas is still far more affordable. For investors, the combination of rising rents, steady population growth, and tax advantages makes Las Vegas a strong bet for both cash flow and appreciation. Coming in strong at number 8 is Orlando, Florida, one of the fastest growing metros in the entire Southeast. Orlando is no longer just about theme parks. While Disney and Universal remain economic anchors, the city has diversified into tech, aerospace, and healthcare. It's also become a magnet for remote workers who want year-round sunshine and Florida's tax advantages. Population growth has been staggering, adding tens of thousands of new residents every year. Investors are drawn to Orlando because of its balance of affordability and demand. Housing prices have been rising, but they're still lower than Miami or Tampa, leaving room for further appreciation. Rental demand is exceptionally strong, fueled by both permanent residents and the booming short-term rental market tied to tourism. With infrastructure expanding and job creation accelerating, Orlando is poised to remain one of Florida's most attractive investment hubs. At number 7, we turn to Atlanta, Georgia, the powerhouse of the South that continues to draw both businesses and residents. Atlanta has been one of the fastest growing metros for decades, and it shows no signs of slowing down. The city is a major hub for logistics, finance, film production, and technology, with Fortune 500 companies like Coca-Cola and Delta Airlines anchoring its economy. That diversity creates long-term resilience, which investors love. Housing demand in Atlanta remains high, with median prices still affordable compared to other major metros. Population growth is being fueled by migration from the Northeast and Midwest as families and professionals look for better affordability and job opportunities. Atlanta also has a rich cultural identity, with music, food, and sports giving it strong lifestyle appeal. For investors, Atlanta offers both strong rental demand and appreciation potential, making it one of the most balanced markets in the country. Taking the number 6 position is Dallas-Fort Worth, Texas, one of the fastest growing regions in America. Dallas has become the poster child for business relocations, with companies from California, Illinois, and New York flocking to North Texas. The region offers low taxes, affordable land, and a massive labor pool. The economy is diverse, spanning technology, defense, finance, and healthcare, giving it stability and long-term growth. Investors love Dallas for its scale. With millions of residents and almost limitless room for expansion, the Metroplex has strong housing supply but even stronger demand. That balance keeps values climbing steadily while still offering opportunities for cash flow. Lifestyle is another key factor, with vibrant suburbs, professional sports, and a thriving nightlife scene. Dallas isn't just growing, it's booming, and investors are rushing to secure a foothold in this powerhouse market. Landing at number 5 is Charlotte, North Carolina, a city that's quickly emerging as one of the South's hottest destinations. Charlotte is the nation's second-largest banking center after New York City, giving it a strong financial backbone. The city has also diversified into energy, logistics, and tech, creating a well-rounded economy that attracts both talent and capital. Population growth has been steady and strong, driven by migration from both coasts. Lifestyle in Charlotte is another advantage. With a mix of urban amenities and suburban comfort, the city appeals to families and young professionals alike. Housing remains more affordable than many other financial hubs, though prices are climbing quickly. For investors, Charlotte offers both stability and upside, with strong rental yields and long-term appreciation potential. Claiming the number 4 spot is Phoenix, Arizona, a desert giant that continues to dominate growth rankings. Phoenix has been one of the fastest-growing metros in the U.S. for decades, and the momentum has only accelerated. Californians, Midwesterners, and Northeasterners are all flocking to the Valley of the Sun, drawn by sunshine, lower costs, and expanding job opportunities. Tech and advanced manufacturing are becoming major pillars, with Intel investing billions in local facilities. For investors, Phoenix offers an unbeatable combination of scale and demand. Housing prices have risen sharply, but they remain affordable compared to Los Angeles or San Francisco. Rental demand is enormous, driven by steady in-migration and a young population. With a lifestyle built around outdoor recreation, golf, and year-round sun, Phoenix is set to remain one of the country's most attractive real estate markets. Taking the number 3 spot is Austin, Texas, the tech capital of the South and one of the nation's most hyped cities. Austin has become a magnet for tech giants, with Apple, Tesla, and Oracle all making major investments. The city's startup culture is thriving, making it one of the top innovation hubs in the country. Population growth has been among the fastest in the U.S., fueled by both job creation and lifestyle appeal. Culturally, Austin is unmatched. It's the live music capital of the world, home to iconic festivals, and packed with food and outdoor experiences. Housing prices have soared in recent years, reflecting overwhelming demand, but investors see long-term upside thanks to the city's economic momentum. With tech growth showing no signs of slowing, Austin remains a prime destination for real estate investment. At number 2, we've got Tampa, Florida, a Gulf Coast city that's rapidly becoming a national investment hotspot. Tampa's transformation has been remarkable. Once seen as a quiet coastal city, it's now a booming hub with finance, healthcare, and tech driving its economy. Downtown Tampa has been reshaped by billions in redevelopment, giving the city a modern and vibrant identity. Population growth is strong, with thousands of new residents arriving each year. For investors, Tampa offers an incredible mix of affordability, demand, and lifestyle. Housing prices are rising but still lower than Miami, while rental demand is booming. Florida's lack of state income tax makes Tampa especially attractive to both residents and investors. With its beaches, sunshine, and thriving urban core, Tampa is quickly becoming one of the Southeast's top real estate markets. And finally, at number 1, we have Houston, Texas, the energy capital of the world that's rapidly evolving into a diversified global powerhouse. Houston is already one of the largest metros in the United States, but its growth story is far from finished. While energy remains central, the city has expanded into healthcare, aerospace, and technology. The Port of Houston drives massive trade, making it one of the most important logistics hubs in the country. Population growth has been steady and strong, with millions more expected to arrive in the coming decades. Housing remains more affordable than many other large metros, but demand is rising quickly, pushing values upward. Lifestyle is also expanding, with world-class dining, sports, and cultural amenities giving Houston a global identity. For investors, Houston represents scale, diversity, and long-term opportunity, making it the number 1 city they're rushing to buy in today. So there you have it, the top 10 U.S. cities where investors are rushing to buy right now. From affordable Midwest plays like Cleveland to booming Sunbelt giants like Houston and Tampa, these cities represent the best mix of opportunity, growth, and stability. The real estate landscape is shifting, and those who position themselves in these markets today may find themselves holding some of the strongest investments of the next decade.